Star Wars is a very massive and important film franchise. As such, the newest installment of the franchise, The Last Jedi, is a very polarizing film, even months after its release. Some people felt that it was a good movie, maybe even on the level of the original trilogy. Others expressed an extreme hatred for the film, to the point of creating a petition to remove it from canon. I am part of the latter category and feel that removing The Last Jedi from canon is far too lenient for this abomination of a film. Before I begin the actual review of the film, I want you to know that I have a very high IQ, which means that my opinion is way more important than anyone else's opinion. Anyone who expresses an opinion on this film that isn't the exact same as mine is objectively wrong and doesn't deserve to be called a Star Wars fan. Getting back on track, my main issue with The Last Jedi is similar to a lot of people's issues, in the way that I do not like how it affects the canon. I think that The Last Jedi is a gigantic insult to each and every piece of Star Wars media that was released in the franchise's entire 40 years of existence. This is because of a very serious error in continuity. This error is that the writers of The Last Jedi left out one of the most important and beloved characters not just in the entire franchise but in all of fiction, Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks is without a doubt my favorite character in the entire Star Wars franchise. He is one of the most nuanced characters in the entirety of storytelling, to the point where I am currently lobbying in Congress to make him a mandatory part of every college literature class's curriculum. In The Phantom Menace, Jar Jar Binks was a common peasant who was labeled as a pariah by his homeland and left to die before being saved by two Jedi named Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jar Jar Binks pledges his undying loyalty to both of these Jedi, and the entire Jedi Order by extension. In the film's sequel, Attack of the Clones, Jar Jar Binks becomes a delegate for the Galactic Senate in order to help others as the Jedi have helped him. Unfortunately, Binks' genuine desire to help the world is taken advantage of by a malevolent demagogue by the name of Chancellor Palpatine, who convinces Binks to give a speech in favor of giving emergency powers to Palpatine. Jar Jar Binks' speech in favor of this decision is the only time a work of media has led me to cry. The juxtaposition between Jar Jar's desire to sacrifice his needs to help others and Palpatine's desire to sacrifice others for his own needs is a very nuanced comparison which the average viewer is not capable of understanding. Now we finally get to The Last Jedi, where the very Jedi Order that Jar Jar Binks has idolized and desperately wanted to pay them back is finally gone. The sacred texts of the Jedi were destroyed by the ghost of Yoda, and Luke Skywalker, the very last Jedi which the film is named after, died to protect the ones that he loved. However, Jar Jar Binks is nowhere to be seen, which causes the film to become hollow and completely devoid of any substance. The Last Jedi has transformed a film with genuine nuance and emotion into a bland action movie with explosion after explosion and death after death. The fact that any person would say that The Last Jedi is an objectively better film than the masterpiece known as Attack of the Clones is baffling to me. Attack of the Clones has a very special place in my heart, and Rian Johnson's blatant defacing of it is the most insulting thing I've ever seen. I am giving The Last Jedi a 0 out of 10 because while Attack of the Clones has genuinely made me feel sad, The Last Jedi has genuinely made me feel furious over the defilement of this genuine sadness. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more of my high IQ content.